Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Vegas. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They go right back to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Vegas.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is caught. What a throw. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His 12th touchdown of the year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
into the air. It's Fields.
You don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll let one go down the middle. That is brought in. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, Chargers.
Here's Walker. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, L.A. What a season it has been. He's at 28 touchdowns now for the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Vegas. On the give, this is Taylor. And a pickup of 3, or maybe 4. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. They go play action with Fields. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Fields. He'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 551, 551, 12 goes. Extend. Go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll step up and run this. Oh, a loose football. And the Raiders have come up with it. Well, so much for a nice gain and a good running play. Unable to secure it, the ball comes out, and the defense comes off the field with a turnover.
Once the runner breaks through the line of scrimmage, Mike, it's very common to see them carrying the ball with one hand. But as they get further down the field and those defenders close in, you've got to protect it with 2 hands and make sure you secure the ball all the way to the ground.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Trouble 38. Claws red. Ready?
He'll get this out wide. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
Green jack. Ready. Cluster. Stick. Red 38. Black shot. Blue striker. Set hut.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First and 10.
Back to the air one more time. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he will go all the way. Jaden Reed, touchdown Raiders. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route play and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And it's caught out wide on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Second down, it's Fields. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Play action now for Fields. They'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
This a design run with Fields. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They wind up getting close to 10 yards on that 4th and 1.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
It's a gain of 10.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A first down throw for Fields. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Second down.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Throwing is Fields. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 2.
Claude Ray. Set hut. 45. White. Striker. Screen 3. Blue striker.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 52 blue. 52 black. You, yellow. Check.
Throwing again from his own end zone. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
Las Vegas, first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And we'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Peyton Wilson, that time, in on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
3rd down and 9. Now, Fields. Open man left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Charger first down.
Here we go, son. 319, good, son.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Here's Fields. Going up top. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a big play for L.A. 35 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Los Angeles. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Right through. Field. Left unit. Green back. Blue striker.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Looking Smith-Njigba's way again, and again a catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
For the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Raiders going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports.
Here we go, son.
First down. Fields. To the right side here. Pass is caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Fields now on 2nd down. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Fourth down, Fields. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Chargers. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow, 43.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Mikey Singer still that time makes the play.
It's now second and 6.
Here's second and 6.
Go. Right. Black 40.
They'll look to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
10 cycles. Solid rank.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Fields now to throw on first down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Second down, it's Fields. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone.
And he will score. Touchdown, L.A.
The kicker on
The
seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
This returnable with Reed. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
By Braden Fitz. A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 38-yard line.
Trouble, red, yellow, stand.
That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
32-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And that'll get them the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Out of the gun. He'll throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
52, right,
rolling right. And he'll just bite the ball and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's going to air this one out. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Again, working deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
Drill green. Let's go black ultra. Green back, black 40. Watch out, man. Ready?
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chargers' 36-yard line.
Slide through. Red, yellow. Set.
Back to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. This is caught at 2. And he will score again. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game. And 18 now on the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Once again, it's Walker. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up third down.
That's again 7. Brings up third and 5.
Fields. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Chargers.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Looks like a design run here. Left field.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Fields now. And that is incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Fields going to look to run this himself. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Ready. 45. White. Red. Cycle.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Reed. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Red. Red. Green.
Throwing now on first and 10. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. They'll look to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Vegas. They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
Here we go. Strike 2. 6 field blue. Red. Cycle.
Back to the air again on second and 10. for you in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Cardi now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing is Fields. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Fields to throw for it. That is hard. Down the field, he's got it. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long. They'll run here with Walker. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Fields. It's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Raiders has got it. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Gray brought in motion. A 1st down throw for Fields. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's caught. And he will this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Chargers.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. Loose inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And he's complete. And try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree. And it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
The Chargers will line up for the two-point
Slot man in motion right. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. First down. Fields. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Fields now to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Fields from the gun on third down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Let's go. Okay, what? Watch out, Mark. Right, dog, right, real good.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
Second and 10.
That black ulcer. Red, yellow. Steel, black. Ready?
He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure if they needed to take the timeout, but take it with them. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Blue striker. Blue jack.
Here we go. One final play. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do